Hi, cmattdye here, and today I wanted to talk about VyFi or VyFinance. The reason I like VyFinance is they have a lot of interesting things going on. If you see any interviews out there, one of their founders, Stephen Ward, may be a genius, but that's beside the point. Let's look at what they have going for them, what they're trying to do, what they have right now versus what they are going to have in the future, and then I'll do a price prediction, my prediction at the end of the video. So they have token and NFT staking right now. They're going to have an auto harvester in the future. They're going to have yield farming. They're going to have the bar, they're calling it, or VyBar, which is basically a portion of the income derived from their entire ecosystem, or Vycosystem, if you will. They're going to have a DEX, which allows you to exchange liquidity, become part of liquidity pools, stuff like that. And then they're going to have a learning management system, which is what all of your DeFi are coming out with, just to teach people about DeFi. Not everybody knows about it. Some people don't even know what that term means, but decentralized finance. If you think about it, like the stock market in New York is centralized, right? Because it's in one area, you can't move it. Well, decentralized is, it can be anywhere. It can be all over the place. So decentralized exchange is just an exchange that's everywhere versus the New York Stock Exchange is only in one place. But check out the roadmap a little bit. So DApp and NFT staking, token staking, that's live right now. The VyFi DEX, LMS, and on-chain ecosystem is going to come live in Q2 of this year. Q1 of this year, launch of token vaults. Those are happening now. Release of the white VyFi NFTs, that is being talked about. No launch date yet, but they are being talked about. And a DEX audit. The audits are going on currently as we speak. I think they're supposed to be done in March, if I believe. And the team is very transparent. They let us know. They're on Telegram, Discord, very active in both of those areas. I think Telegram probably mostly active, but I'm mostly active in Discord personally. So you can get the information either way. The neural net is going to begin training in Q3 of this year. That will be interesting. And I think they said it probably takes about 6 months to fully train the AI and get it going and moving well. Launch of auto harvester is in Q4, so that's going to be fun. So let's go into the actual app. So if you hit app right here, it's going to take you into this page, app.vyfi.io, and it takes you here. This is where it takes you to, and it automatically goes straight to the vaults, and the token vault is usually first. So you have all of these different vaults. You can see I'm staking VyFi to earn more VyFi, and it gives you 18.62% on your VyFi. It's not auto compounded, it's manual. So if I wanted to put these 3.36 added to my 479, I would hit harvest, and then that would bring me here. I need to send this, because in Cardano you need to send ADA, and then it will send me that, and I will get this minus the transaction fee. So then I can restake it, but that's how that would work. I know some people have difficulty because it doesn't say unstake, but you can harvest it at any point. There's no lockup period. You can stake VyFi or Pavia, Flick, or CDX. So you're getting 7% for Pavia, 2% for Flick, and 5% for CDX, which is Cardax, if you're unfamiliar. I'm staking for VyFi. I like 18%. I really do like VyFi, and I think they have a very bright future. Then you have this other tab called NFT Vaults, which is just how it sounds, NFTs. So this is my purple NFT I'm staking for VyFi. And if you look at it right now, I'm getting 0.6 VyFi per day, staking my purple for 53 more days. So not too bad on there. So just getting VyFi for staking an NFT. Right now those NFTs are pretty pricey. And then opening on February 15th is 8x VyFi NFT. I'm going to talk about that a little bit. And then you have gold NFTs. So you can earn VyFi, you can earn 8x VyFi. That's a separate NFT. With the purple or gold, you can earn MinSwap, Cardax, Flick tokens, and then these have closed. These were older ones, or the original ones, and now they have closed. But what VyFi is wanting to do is basically have this NFT staking as new projects come about. They partner with them and they will throw them in here. And as far as I know, you will always be able to earn VyFi, which is good. OpenSea NFT was not working for me, so I went to JPEG Store, next best thing. This is a gold VyFi NFT for $64.50. So you do have that available. I don't see too many go up for sale. And on activity, I see a lot of purples for, 16, 1700, 1325, 1450. This is probably the externality of the data set. So about 1400, 1450 is probably going to be as low as you'll be able to see them. Anywhere below that, definitely a really good deal. So at least in my opinion, take it for what it is. I own one. I sold a couple when they went up really high recently. Now the 8x VyFi NFTs, the cheapest you can find on JPEG Store is 75. They minted for 87. They were really crazy about a week ago, and they came out and announced what they would be, and now they're coming back down to normal prices. They minted for 87. Sold mine for a little over 500, and I'm probably going to buy back in a little bit. So that's what that is. Also, let's talk about the Vycosystem. I know I've been calling it the Vycosystem, whatever you want to call it. So the auto harvester is part of yield farming. Part of that's going to the bar. Anything on the back end is going to the bar. Anything in the liquidity pool is going to the bar. Anything over here is going to the bar, and the bar pays out 15% is what that is going to do. So that's pretty good. They're working on their own decks. I had something down here I wanted to talk about, and so this is how it's going to break down: 15% for all farm from the auto harvester, 15% income from the proprietary trading firm. Say that 5 times fast. I'm bad at it. 0.05% from all exchanges conducted on the DEX. So that's the VyBar. This is a little bit about the neural net. I'm going to link this in the description if you want to read about it. This is the emissions. If you want to look at that, it's set up to decrease just like any other project. And this is 5-year blocks right here that we're seeing. So not too bad on that. The NFT white paper, I'm also going to link this in the description as well. Where did VyFinance NFT come from? The NFT launchpad they're going to talk about. That's kind of a cool thing. I'm really interested in that. Talk about how it's going to be funded, how it's going to work, stuff like that. This also includes the white NFT. This tells you about there were 1950 purple NFTs and 50 gold NFTs. That's what they had originally. It tells you about the launchpad. This tells you about the white NFT. There's going to be 12,500, 1/25 of the purple, and they're going to cost 37 ADA. Royalties are going to be kind of high, 15%, but they don't want people to resell them. The reason that they're so inexpensive is because the purples are over $1,400. The golds are over $6,000. Maybe I've seen them go for 8, 9, 10,000. Maybe one went for 12,000 a month ago. Don't remember. But these are going to be inexpensive just to bring people into the platform. And I think it's a great idea. So they added this picture that I showed you earlier. They added the NFT vaults over here. And 6% of these royalties are going to go into the bar. So that's pretty neat. I like that a lot. I'm really excited for VyFi and what's to come. If you look over here, here's the pools. And you should be able to stake ADA, stake VyFi. So you can stake VyFi and earn ADA. You can stake ADA and earn VyFi. You can stake VyFi and earn VyFi. Stake VyFi and earn ADAX. VyFi and earn MinSwap. VyFi earn Charlie 3. VyFi and earn Cardax. Over here, you can see under trade exchange, that's going to be the DEX, and then liquidity. I assume that's going to be liquidity pools. So that's kind of neat. And then you have the bar over here, and then down here you actually have data. So if you're like, okay, well, I wonder how much is actually staked. Well, this tells you. These are the token vaults, and then these are the NFT vaults. So you can come and check that out if you want. Again, it's VyFinance. And let me talk about the tokenomics a little bit. So basically, I thought there was like a picture for us to look at. Okay, here we go. 450 million tokens are coming onto the market. There's not going to be that much really. So let's go to Muley Swap real quick and look at VyFi. So there's going to be about 34 million tokens out in the first 5 years. So after 5 years is over from the inception of VyFinance, which is, you know, many months already, I think July of last year, so almost a year. So 4 years and 4 months from now, there should be almost 35 million tokens in circulation. There's going to be 450 million total, and they're probably never going to reach that exact number just because of their emissions and whatnot. But something to talk about. So at 450 million, let's say it, you know, in 5 years it's going to be 35 million. So 35 million, it can easily be $4, $5, $10. You know, especially if it has a working DEX, the pools come online, there's an NFT launchpad, all of this stuff that they're doing, and I totally believe in the project. Easily $5, $10. I've heard some people $25, $50 VyFi. That's a stretch. Once it gets to $10, we'll see what it can do. But being realistic, you know, $5, $10, that makes sense. Right now it's going for 175 on Muesli Swap. You can see you can buy for 175 if you want to sell at 180. You know, these are probably, some of these transactions have probably already gone through, just haven't hit the blockchain yet. But, you know, you can do that. You can go on Sunday Swap and get it. I don't know if it's on ADEX yet, but you know, Sunday Swap and Muesli Swap are great places to get it. I'm buying under $1.50 if you want my opinion, what I'm doing. I'm buying under $1.50 or as close to it as possible. And you can see I have at the moment, you know, 479 plus 330. I have 30 in my wallet, and I'm staking this NFT over here, and I'll have 36 at the end of 53 days. So I'm definitely not a whale by any means. Small, tiny little minnow trying not to get eaten by other fish, apparently. But that's what I'm thinking. VyFi has a bright future. I love it. You know, go watch some videos on interviews with VyFi. The team is very impressive. So I don't want to make this video too long. Hopefully you got something out of it and it made some sense to you. Like the video if you like it. If you don't, throw a dislike. You know, comments are appreciated. If you have any questions or I left something out, throw that in the comment box. With that, thanks for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day. I'll see you along the currency markets. Thanks and have a great day.